All right, everybody, happy Easter, happy day 62. It is April 1st, April Fool's Day. It is about 10 o'clock, a little bit after. Kind of took my time this morning. I got 13.8, I think I got to do. There's really only one big climb. There's a big down that I'm about to do here in a little bit. But it's just a little overlook there. Back on the trail. So I had some company at the shelter. There was a guy with his teenage daughter. They're section hiking the whole trail. They were taking some time to do this section. They are from Maryland, so I got to camp with them, and also got to camp with Stickman. He's another section hiker. You might have seen some of his videos on YouTube. He does like hiker interviews. So both of them showed up later last night, before it got dark. So I had some company in the shelter. So I took my time this morning, chatting with them, and they're heading southbound. So they're heading where I came from. So, you know, short day today to get to the Malpin campground shelter or whatever, I don't know, something like that. So I didn't rush too much this morning. I don't want to get to the campsite too early in the afternoon and you're just standing around freezing. No sense in that. So I took my time. It's Easter. How appropriate is it? Staying in the free shelter on Easter. So that's what I did. So Stickman, he did a little interview with me like he does with other thru hikers. So when he puts up his video here in a few weeks, you can catch that. But so we're getting to the top of the Priest here. Then we gotta go down it. It's a nice climb down, 4 miles or so. And then the trail is pretty decent. And then there's one like 2,000 foot climb I gotta do. And then like down into the shelter. So that 2,000 foot climb will be later this afternoon, you know, after lunch sometime. And then that will set me up to do 21 into Waynesboro tomorrow. So that's kind of the plan. We might have some rain in the morning tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we won't have much, but that's the plan. Yeah, I was going to try to hike a little further today and camp, but it looks like early morning hours, about 50% chance of rain. So the heck knows. I'll just take it easy today, no big deal, rather than having, you know, like two 18s. I can just do like a 14 and a 21. Don't matter. It's all the same in the end. So that's what we'll do. We're doing good on our food. We're probably gonna eat up all our food by the time we get to Waynesboro. So my food bag's pretty light. And it'll be even lighter tomorrow doing those 21. Won't be hardly anything in it. In fact, I might have to revert to doing some cold mashed potatoes for lunch. So that's about all I'm gonna have left to eat, other than a few snacks after I eat breakfast tomorrow, which is good. You know, I might double up on my tuna tonight. That would have went with those potatoes. Double up tonight, get some extra protein in, help repair some of those muscles from all the hiking. And then I'll be staying at Staminals in Waynesboro. My wife has already reserved and paid for the bunkhouse there, has already notified them I'm coming, so that'll be good. I look to get a good resupply, and I also look to get a nice shower. Hadn't had one of those since Tuesday morning. It'll be almost a week. And also wash all my clothes. You know, haven't been too bad because I haven't been real hot. I mean, I've been sweating some, but you know, so I'm not too stinky. I'm sure I am a little bit, but not super bad. But that's gonna feel nice, and then it's gonna feel good just to eat some good food. You know, my plan is to tear into some food while I'm in Waynesboro and go from there. Now they did tell me that I guess at the bottom of this mountain by the bridge or something there was a cooler of Trail Magic, and had some drinks and snacks and stuff like that, and I'm hoping that when I get to the bottom there'll be some drinks, because that's probably the one thing. I mean, yeah, food, I wouldn't turn down a cheeseburger right now, but you know, the one thing I've been craving more the last few days is just drinks, sodas, stuff like that, something with some flavor and sugar in it. You know, I've used up last bit of Mia I had. I got in one of my bottles now. It's kind of watered down Mia orange. But the one section hiker from Maryland, he gave me a handful of packets of Hawaiian Punch drink mix. So I got that. I really appreciate that. So I can do that. You know, it's one of those things. As soon as you start using some drink mixes and stuff like that in your water, you have a tendency to start getting addicted to them. You know, the first 6 weeks I was fine with just drinking water, you know, and then drinking soda a little bit when I went into town. But, you know, now that probably hiker hunger's starting to kick in a little bit and your body's starting to adjust, you know, you start craving, you know, some flavor in your drinks. So I got that. But I don't know, it looks kind of cloudy today. It's supposed to get up to about 48. I don't know what the views are going to be like. It isn't too bad. I think we'll have some views. But if the sun don't come out, they're not going to be these, you know, really gorgeous views. But I think we'll have some nice cloudy views. So we get some of those. We'll show them to you. Otherwise, let's get to hiking. All right, there's one of those views. And that with all the green grass. It's nice to see green and not see white for snow after a while. So it's nice to start seeing some green. So just to show you, this is coming down the Priest. Virginia's not all flat, and Virginia has some rocks. Now, I'm sure nothing compared to Pennsylvania, but Virginia is definitely, up to now, the rockiest state. I know it will lose that title when I get to Pennsylvania, but it does have rocks. So, you know, and it just goes in little rocky sections here and there. But, you know, so all these people say, oh, Virginia's flat and all that stuff. Yeah, there's some flat parts, but it's got mountains, it's got rocks, it's got roots, it's got me almost falling. You know, it's got a lot of stuff. So, you know, every state has its challenges. That would be my synopsis. So don't listen to what everybody says. Just expect every state to be tough, right? And every day to be tough. And if you do that, I think you'll be prepared. So when the tough days come, you won't be surprised. When the day's a good day, you'll be happy. I think a lot of people get depressed because you know, they expect flat and then they hit this and then they get all mad and upset. So fortunately, previous thru hikers, I think, have pointed out the rocks in Virginia and stuff like that. So you know, I wasn't too surprised when I saw them. But this is the trail, so it's what we gotta hike.
Yeah, I guess most people don't start.
All right, here we are. We're at the bottom of the Priest, getting ready for another big climb. And looky what we got here. We got some trail magic from the Taylors and the Kirchners. So much appreciation to them. You got snacks, you got drinks. You can see I got some Oreos there. And a kiwi strawberry Gatorade. So much thanks to them. Scoutmaster appreciates it. It's gonna help me get up this 2,000-foot climb and over to the next shelter for the night, and so that I can make my drive to Waynesboro tomorrow. All right, here we are going up 3 ridges. As you can see, that's the trail. So, good stuff. Virginia's flat. Yeah, right. All right, here we are. It's about 3:42. We made it on top of that 3,000-foot climb. So all we got is about 3 miles, if that, between 2.5 and 3 miles to the shelter downhill. So that's cool. Like I said, it's 3:30. I should be there 5:30, depending. I might take a nice little break up here and eat a Snickers and drink some water. Maybe make a phone call if I got some service. You know, just kind of chill, relax, enjoy it. No need getting to the campsite too early. I don't have too much to do when I get there. So I'm just gonna try to find a nice rock or log to sit on. Relax and take it easy. My feet feel pretty good today. I think partially because of the less miles. I mean, we're over probably 11, 12 miles for the day so far, but the rocks weren't too bad. I mean, you had the rocks you were climbing kind of coming up were big rocks. There's a small little pointy rocks that kind of mash your feet and kind of make your feet tender, but my feet feel pretty good. So, and I really took my time. I took a break every 30 minutes, sat down, which is something I normally don't do. Did that, ate a little snack, drank something, so I feel pretty good. I'm hoping to, like I said, get some good rest tonight. Hopefully this won't, this would be not too tough on the body today, so that tomorrow I'm hoping to, I really like to burn those 21 miles as fast as I can, and try to get into Waynesboro early, before 5 o'clock. Definitely by 5, but see if I can get in before 5 o'clock. Get some, get laundry done, get some good eating done, resupply, maybe swing by the Outfitters, get me some new pants maybe, who knows. If not, I'll worry about that next week. But, just want to be able to spend as much time in town tomorrow as I can, and tomorrow night, because I'll be right back Tuesday morning, right back on the trail, busting some miles, heading to the Gap. That's our next goal. Next goal is Delaware Water Gap. That's our next big goal. Obviously 900 miles is looming. Then after that we got 1,000. Then after that we got ATC, should be cool. After that, the halfway mark. But the Water Gap, I'm gonna get to see my wife again, and gonna get to see a bunch of relatives. So I'm really pumped for that. And that's probably, now it's I think less than 4 weeks away. So I'm excited. There's a campsite right there. So I might chillax a little bit at this campsite and take a 5-10 minute break, and then start heading down to the site. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get one more view on the way down to the campsite before we end this day, day 62. Cool view. Be a great place to eat your lunch.